The Arizona Wildcats win this game against the San Diego State Aztecs. The final score was 69 Arizona Wildcats to the San Diego State Aztecs 60. In the beginning, we were just the U of A Arizona Wildcats were just dominating the glass, just killing them on rebounds. We had, I think, well, when I was checking out the rebounds, I was like, we had almost doubled the amount of rebounds, of offensive rebounds that they had. At one point, our defense, our rebounding started to sag a little bit as the time went on. I think that because our guys are so young, most of the guys are so young that it took a while for them to get intimidated by the crowd, the San Diego State crowd. This game was played at San Diego State, so it was that's a hostile ground to play in, away. The last time that Sean Miller, the coach for the University of Arizona Wildcats, played San Diego State in San Diego, he got killed. The University of Arizona Wildcats got killed by the San Diego State Aztecs that time, a couple of years ago. But this one, one of the radio, one of the TV guys was saying, "Who's going to step up? Whenever you need those clutch points." And it was apparent that Nick Johnson, he was definitely on his game this time, and he ended up with what did you say, 23? Yeah, he ended up with 23 points, and Coach Fisher from the San Diego State Aztecs, he's a very, very intelligent coach, and San Diego State doesn't have the amount of weapons, doesn't have the firepower that the Arizona Wildcats do, and the idea was Fisher. The idea that was working with Fisher was that the Arizona Wildcats were starting to get into foul trouble. First it was Brendan Ashley, and then next it was Nick Johnson, and then of course, then it was Aaron Gordon, and Aaron Gordon is so he's so well known already that was a big one. Big hit against the Arizona Wildcats was to get Aaron Gordon into foul trouble. And the funny thing is Rondé Johnson, Hollis-Jefferson, sorry about that. He ended up fouling out. And whenever I see Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and I think about Kyle Fogg a little bit, I think Rondé Hollis-Jefferson is going to be a contributor, because just a constant contributor, because he got 7 points. He made 3 for 4 from free throw land, and that's one thing that I wanted to also say, was that the Arizona Wildcats, I think the first time they played, first exhibition game they played, I think they shot 55% from free throw land, and then the second game that they played, they shot, I think 66%. And here it is, they're playing against San Diego State, and they ended up shooting 72% from free throw land. So they are getting better, I think. Um, they're starting to get more adjusted, more comfortable in their shoes. Um, but it's interesting because the Wildcats had such a big lead. They had a major lead in the throughout quite a bit of the game. It was mostly a 10-point lead or somewhere around there, more or less. I think they got the lead up to 14 points at one time. But Fisher from the San Diego State Aztecs, he's a very intelligent coach, and he knew that once the Arizona Wildcats had some of their players in foul trouble, then it was going to be somewhat of a struggle for the Arizona Wildcats, and that was when our defense, that was when our rebounding of the Arizona Wildcats rebounding kind of went downhill, and I think that the reason why the rebounding went so much downhill for the Arizona Wildcats is because we had a lot of our big men in foul trouble. Brendan Ashley had 4 fouls. Aaron Gordon had 4 fouls. Tarzewski had 4 fouls. Nick Johnson had 4 fouls, and like I said, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson he fouled out with 5 fouls. But anyway, it would have been nice to get Gabe York to start knocking down some threes, but he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't comfortable just yet. The San Diego State Aztecs, they almost brought it back. They almost got back into this game. They had one guy, Thames, that had 19 points, and he was 2 for 4 from three-point land, and I really thought that he was the one that was going to be able to pull San Diego State back into this game. And I was kind of surprised to see J.J. O'Brien from San Diego State also had 19 points. But anyway, it was just the rebounds, I think, that ended up doing San Diego State in. The University of Arizona Wildcats had 39 rebounds, and the San Diego State Aztecs had 28 rebounds. So the Arizona Wildcats had the final score of 69, and San Diego State Aztecs final score of 60.